Ahlul Sunnah, they love each other for the sake of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called them brothers. And He called them that they are protectors of each other. وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. The believers, male and female, they are friends and protectors of each other. يَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةَ وَيُطِيعُونَ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ أُولَٰئِكَ سَيَرْحَمُهُمُ اللَّهُ. They are the ones Allah will have mercy over. First and foremost, they are believers in the Aqeedah Sahihah, the Aqeedah in Allah, the correct belief in Allah and His angels and His books and His messengers and the last day and the Qadr, the pre-decree, good and bad. They believe in all these 6 pillars of Iman correctly. Bunya al-Islamu ala khams. And likewise, they follow that up with the 5 pillars of Islam. With Iman, with Islam. And thereafter, they try to be upon ihsan. And that is, أن تعبد الله كأنك تراه فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك. That you worship Allah, though you see Him, though you don't see Him, He sees you. And this is the way of the ghuraba. They have first and foremost the Aqeedah. As Jundub ibn Abdullah radiallahu anhu said, first we learnt Iman, then we learned the Quran, meaning the ahkam, the rules and regulations. And that thereafter increased us in Iman. So first and foremost, بدأوا بماذا؟ بدأوا بالإيمان. بدأوا بالرجوع إلى العقيدة الصحيحة. رجوع إلى العقيدة الصحيحة. حديث البطاقة, Shaykh Rabi Hafidullah says, the hadith al-bitaqa is proof. Proof that the heaviest on the scales on Yawm al-Qiyamah. The heaviest on the scales on Yawm al-Qiyamah is your aqeedah, is your belief. Why do you think the scholars, past and present, they write in volumes on aqeedah? الإيمان بالله والإيمان بالرسول والإيمان بالرسل كلهم والإيمان كذلك بالأنبياء والملائكة وكذلك باليوم الآخر والقدر خير وشره. First hadith in Sahih Muslim. The hadith in Sahih, first hadith in Sahih Muslim. The hadith when 2 of the tabi'een, when they met Ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma, and they said to them, there's a people in Iraq, they deny the qadr. He said what did he say, Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu? First hadith. He said, tell them I have nothing to do with them, and they have nothing to do with me. And even if they were to give charity the size of Uhud in gold, that will never benefit them until they believe in al-qadr. Aqeedah. Aqeedah comes first. Ya du'at al-Islam. Start with belief. And you will know, you learn the knowledge, you will know who the men are. تعرف العلم ستعرف الرجال. Learn the knowledge, the book of Allah, and the sunnah of the Messenger ﷺ, and the statements of the Sahaba, you will know who the men are. You will know that the men in this time, who they are, and the men who preceded them. So look at the time of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, when they called to Tawheed, and the Messenger ﷺ himself called to Tawheed. The mushrikun, the polytheists, thought that it was strange. In هذا لشيء عجيب. They said that this is something strange. And likewise, Ahlul Sunnah will come in the end of time, and they revive the deen of Allah, and they will call to Tawheed, and they will call to the Sunnah of the Messenger ﷺ, ala fahmi salafin as-salih, and this will be a revival of that which came before. And this will be they will be similar to those who came before. And that is what is praiseworthy. And they are the ghuraba. They are the strangers, and they're the ones we must love. The ghuraba. As the Messenger ﷺ said in hadith which is Sahih Muslim, بدأ الإسلام غريبا وسيعود غريبا كما بدأ فطوبى للغرباء. Islam began as something strange, and will return as something strange just as it began. So glad tidings for the strangers.